Hello everyone. Good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are. Today, and welcome to. I am going to be playing another Immortal Invitational tournament match. This time up against Aerolb. So let's see what my hand's like. A Reckless, Aristocratic, Saboteur, Spy, and Fog. Interesting. Going full spread out. Not having anyone with anyone. Very interesting. Very unusual as well. I think that... This... Interesting thing set up. Interesting. Let me think. Ta-dum-bum-bum. I think that... okay. Let's go with... I think the obvious safest option is to do an Eastern start, which is precisely why. But then again, I am rather known to do Central starts. So how to win this mind game? We will go with the first location. I'll start in Strasbourg. Or, no. I'll have my starting location be Frankfurt, and then place my initial... Okay, place my initial thing... probably, I suppose, most likely Aristocratic Vampire. In I would do Cologne, except the Amsterdam start check is rather popular. Yeah, this is going to be definitely much different. Very much unlike. Okay, Mia showing a knife. Good to know of. Slide the trail. I think... contrary to what I would normally do, I think that I'm going to be trying to hug right next to them. For a while, at least. Reason being is that gives me most potential for a wolf. That gives me a good deal of potential for a wolf form, and like basically with them all spread out like this, even if I had gone into like southern Spain, the chances of newspaper are so great that, oh, brilliant. That's the one eventuality that I did seriously fear. However, that will definitely influence him. How soon will he take off after me? Yeah. But the thing is, I'm making my encounters things that will delay and stall for time. Like, you notice that I already placed a saboteur down. I've placed things that will I'm going to be placing things up to get me information, not influence. I need to. I think that with him all spread out like this, I gotta take advantage of that, making it's that. Oh, here I am. Oh, but there's only one. But there's only one of you. And mess with me, and who get and you are gonna get yourself a chance to escape his batch. See what I mean? That's why I need to, at least until they start condensing. I need to stay close to them. I think that's the weakness in Aerol's art here. Wait, yeah. Okay. In this case, there's no real point. He already knows what area I started in, so there's really no point in doing the misdirect. Sure. Yeah. So for a while, we will simply make it things that will delay him. Like stall for time. Things that are more simply an inconvenience more than anything else. There's really not much point to. And then I'll wait to place my vampires until I can place an entire gauntlet of them where stakes and such won't be able to manage it alone. Okay, nothing remarkable discarded yet. Jonathan Harker? Alright. Reveal my trail. Sure. Yeah. lol rumors. This. Yeah, this will be very interesting to see unfold. Yeah, because his hunters will hardly be ready to to chase after me yet. So therefore I need to just lay down things to keep them occupied. And he knows he knows the general area in which I am, but since he spread himself but that's where his approach of doing all of this being everyone spread out like that may well come back and bite him a little, since it'll take him a little bit of time to. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Going up to the harbor, huh? I suppose it's an essential trade between but then why didn't Van Helsing start coming across, if that's the case? Okay, that's now 3 out of 4 proxy events. So, yeah, I do wonder if Ariel is going to move too soon. Oops, not a vampire, my friend. Okay, he has a pistol. Good to know. So that means that he doesn't get to move during the day. So I suppose I'll move to Munich. Continue hugging close to him while I can afford to. Yeah, why did he go up to Le Havre? I'm not sure why I did that, to be honest. Continue laying down things that are inconvenient, but not influence givers. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Sura does next. Huh. Okay. Yeah, excellent weather. Makes sense. So, yeah, some sort of trade. Okay, I think I understand what happened. Someone else had the excellent weather on hand, and okay, now I think I'll do a wool form next, as that leaves quite a few possibilities as to where exactly I went. I think we'll go down the boot. Go with Florence. One, two, three, four. Yeah, char carriage only takes them as far as Genoa, so. Yeah, potential hazards. I mean, he'll want to clear my trail to an extent. I mean, he will definitely want to clear my trail, but. Go here. I think that we'll go with. We'll wait at least a little bit longer to. We'll go ahead and spend a rumor token to make him think a little. I mean, it's not that triggering bodyguards on someone will be especially helpful. It might give me a little bit of information, but not really much apart from that. Yeah, so now I'll go down the boot and then go and ferry across the Adriatic to uh, uh, to to go to the east. Yeah, the further away from on the east I can get them to move, the better. I'm not sure how quickly he'll end up checking Florence for my Wolfhorn location, but it would definitely be he may choose to just surge out to the east instead. Do I do something a little bit daring since it's still the first week? Do I actually move to Genoa? Lay down a vampire and try to actually get the ball rolling? Well, we'll lair and lay down the spy there. Okay, desecrated soil means that no, we'll go the more the more nautical route. We'll lay down desecrated soil as that gives me card draw. That'll give me card either sometimes both, but usually either or card draw or healing. Excuse me. Interesting. He thinks he's a vampire. It would seem the fact that he had me and not search it, since I didn't ambush, and he left Zurich unchecked. Interesting. Well, this is very interesting. I'm guessing he sent Goldaming here because Goldaming has a stake and Mia does not. Because I put the rumor token there. And that means, he's gonna show me the pistol again. But it's nice to see that a bit of duplicity has helped. Alright. Started revealing a rifle to me. So far it's just firearms galore. So does Mia have something other than a knife? She had a pistol as well. Lair. Throw the rats in there. Okay. Alright. Now, not quite yet. Or, I suppose so. We'll do the Reckless Vampire here. And then, depending on what he does, like, if he surges east, I can try to... I may do a hide card to disguise my presence down here a little bit longer. Because if I wolf formed east... whoa, discarding 2 stakes. Thanks, buddy. Now I know the whereabouts of... Well, I suppose since I was Goldaming, I don't know for certain, but... Evidently he's feeling the need for some scouts or, like, a newspaper. Don't know for sure. It looks as if he thinks, at least thinks, that he acted a bit too soon. The problem is that since I'm at least the assumption that is that I am 4 spaces away from Munich, that can mean I could be I could even be, in theory, I could be down in Spain if I wanted to. Had I made a beeline for Spain. With 4 spaces away. So he's gonna use Psychic Bond to start eliminating things. But the problem with that is that that's only for things that that's only for things that where I am at this instant. It doesn't flip the trail. Okay, so we'll hide. Do I do a double vamp, or do I instead play down fog to protect the reckless? I think that we'll go with the... Well, since I will not have wolf form for a little bit more, I think we'll go for... We'll want to keep the fog, so we'll go for the double vamp option. Yeah. Where will Mina end up scanning next? Will she go east? Or will she instead check Italy first? I mean, I for one would check Italy first because that's the option that's like you don't want to send them careening out east without knowing I'm there. Okay, checking Genoa. Yeah, that's one of the more logical spots. And okay, this is interesting. Does Mia have a horse or something? Evil presence. Okay, that's all the proxy events, all 4 of them gone. So that's nice. Oh, newspaper. Ah, so that will reveal to him what's been going on. So that makes things a bit difficult. Now that he is aware of my presence here, uh, I do I go to sea now? I have the luxury of being able to go either way. So after let me see, two sea moves, and I will have my wolf form back. So I will be able to wolf form ashore either from Mediterranean or Ionian. And unless he's picked up Money Trail, let's see, how many events have they got? Goldaming has 2, Seward has 2, Van Helsing has 1, Mia doesn't have any. So 5 events between the lot of them. Just keep, I don't know. So, so he knows that I am in southern Italy. Do I do Bari? Or do I simply leave now? Now I'm wishing that I went Bari as the place for the hide instead. Dum dum bum bum. So, I think that we'll go to Bari so as to lay down the new vampire, leave him one more thing to have to worry about. Place down the rumor token at Naples. And the thing is, he's gonna have to guess which one I went to first, Naples or Bari. He'll know at this point that I did use the hide card. So if he has wax cylinders, he'll be able to reveal it that way. Go ahead, search it. Yeah, so by the looks of things, Seward is the only one that has a horse so far. At least so far as I can tell. Oh, neat. Nice. Mob gonna go off on 2 people. It's always especially nice to get a mob off on Seward. Whoa, discarding a knife. Goodness. Okay, that seems to say that he has like a horse and a heavenly host. Crucifix. Okay. Scouts. Okay, now he'll simply reveal which one. Yeah. A bit annoying, but, well, he's gonna have his hands full dealing with all these encounters. Mob. So this will especially if he chooses not to discard anything, which he did, and that's the correct thing to do. It's not as if it's wrong. But now, Seward will recover quickly enough, being Seward. But it's definitely very nice to get 7 damage in off of a mob, as I. Okay, Munich is an excellent place to put a bats. So if he's a bit careless and ends up stepping there, so I could feed, but I have a desecrated soil on the. I have a desecrated soil on the trail. I believe it was Rome. Yeah. So really, there's no need for that. And the thing is, if I stay out at sea, well, since he knows that it's well, no, that's not necessary because I'll have wolf form back next turn, so I can wolf form out of the Adriatic. Yeah, I mean, you can probably see why I elected to stay hug close to them, because now that they're converging, there's a lot of open space. Uh, Let me see, what will he be going for here? Will he go directly to Naples, or will he instead go to Bari first? Uh, let's see. Obviously, my objective is to get in as much damage as I can. Well, that's a pretty bad hand. He'll likely choose to escape right away, which means that all I can do is this, because... Whoa, interesting. Huh, shame I didn't use the strength. The fact that he did punch... Then again, punch turn 1 is not all that uncommon, is it? So I know that one of Seward's cards is a rifle, one of them is a horse. And logic would say that he also has a heavenly host around. But since he punched first, I get to get in 4 damage instead of 2. So yeah. Now I think you'll likely see what I mean about creating such a gauntlet of vampires that it'll be difficult for him to deal with. Especially when it comes to Naples. Okay, I was right about Van Helsing having a horse. The third one, however, could easily be in the pile. Neither Goldaming nor Mina has shown one. Blocking off Venice. But the thing is, I can wolf form over that. Which I think I will. I think I'll wolf form to Genoa while he's having fun dealing with all this stuff. So, resting. Interesting. Yeah, and the fact... I suppose I'll wolf form to Genoa and lay down a fog for in case they check that. It's something of a daring move, to be sure. But, okay, let me see. I believe... Yeah, I just shoved that there to get it out of my hand. And we'll do the same with, well... I could actually try laying down a hoax. Let's just get this out of my hand. Wolf form... Genoa, and the thing is about going here is since that was simply ferrying the Adriatic, I still have a sea that I can run off to if necessary. I think that we will actually lay down the hoax. Renewed Vigor is definitely a peril, but there's no more proxy events, so like if they were to supply and get there's no risk of evil presence, local rumors anymore. All 4 have been drawn. So, surprising return. Interesting. Quite possibly checking what I just did. You think that I would go directly to Sophia? That's too obvious, my friend. Alright. I am definitely enticed to ambush with the Naples vampire. I suppose, well, let's just make him aware of what he has to deal with. I would prefer to catch him in like a double vamp night fight without him knowing it. But Under the circumstances, since one is so reckless, it'd be nice to fetch a point. Last time he started off with a punch. Thing is, if he starts off with a punch again, claws won't stop me from taking damage. So therefore, let's simply try to get the mesmerize. Good. Alright. Next. Since I have two of them, it makes sense to use one now. I know he has a pistol, and he may well choose to do that. Nice. 2 damage for one. So, mesmerize is what he'd expect. Or he'd expect either a mesmerize or a fangs next. So therefore, let's mix things up. Darn. Okay. Missed out on 2 damage. Possibly more if I had managed to get him to dodge next. Oh well. That's some damage done, and well, he still has to cope with the other one. And since the reckless didn't get like just heavenly hosted or holy bullets, which speaking of which, how many holy bullets are left, if any? There's still one that has not been discarded. Alright, what have we got to work with here? 2 plottings, a claws, and a fangs. Well, I'm going to assume that he's going to start with the dodge this time. He did punch first, then escape first, so now... Okay. Apparently I'm trying to play 3D chess a bit too much. Oh well. I mean, that one, come to think of it, since that's on the high card, I probably should have just gone for sheer damage and not bothered with that. Search it if you like. Yeah, so he now has a whole gauntlet of vampires to deal with. Alright, that will take him to Milan at furthest, where I have a lair waiting for him. Lair time. Whoa, no items revealed. Sweet. Oh, he's assuming... Ah. It looks as if I daring move to may well pay off here. So... Does Seward have a heavenly host? Honestly, I would be surprised if he doesn't. Okay, that... Discard the hoax. Did I place a hoax here? Yeah. I'm definitely not going to get a second one off. If I don't get that one off, then I'm not going to get any off. And Seward does indeed have one. Not surprising. Slide trail. I'll mature it simply because I want to make these actual hideouts encounters. We'll do desecrated soil first. Okay, so he's thinking of doing something by dawn. Or was he? Well, we'll see. Stake. Oh, yeah, but he's gonna have to. So he's gonna get to stake the reckless, but he does have to have one last tussle with the new vampire. So he has a pistol plus something else. Yeah, since this is the high card and he won't bother with it, I simply have to go for sheer amount of damage for it to be for it to have served really any purpose. Oh, whoa, wow, nice, nice, wow, nice. On a hide vamp, on a hide vamp. Okay, I honestly don't know how to expect that. So not only does he do some damage, but he gets me a bite and removes the heavenly host. What do you know? I was definitely expecting something better. I was definitely not expecting that. I will say. Okay, so where is he gonna just assume that I'm in the east and go careening out that way? Yeah. Yeah, I can wolf form over you without you knowing it, my friend. Oh, Lucy's Revenge showing. Well then, try to avoid combat with Gulaming. Slide the trail. I suppose we'll layers and lay down the bodyguards, as that's the weakest thing I have. Just to continue cycling cards. Where do we go? I seem to have some breathing space, but let's not push our luck too much. He's gonna discover his mistake soon enough. So let's just continue my gauntlet of vampires and just spooky stuff. Oh, nice draw, nice draw, nice draw. So now he's wise enough. Now he's alerted to my trick. Okay, thanks for stepping in the lair. Be forgetting about my lairs. There's a good deal. Yeah, I had hoped that it would take him a little bit longer to figure out his mistake, but oh well. It has given me a lot of space to work with. From Genoa, he knows that I did not go to Milan after Genoa, so he'll doubtless guess that I went to Marseille. But oh, hey there, Gio. Hello, Gio. Hello, Gio. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, there's only one stake left, and he's a decent ways away from reshuffling the deck. So, yeah, let's place my next thing up here. Yeah, now he is alert to the mistake he made. So now he's gonna come west as fast as he can. Alright, charred carriage. Yeah. That will take him to Marseille. Wait, no, that will only take him as far as Milan. Okay, going only 3 spaces with it instead of 4. Fine by me. Should I go down to Spain, or should I instead go north? Into northern Germany. Well, you know it's there, so let's just do it. Let's not risk that last stake. Alright. Oh, we'll just do a mesmerize. Okay, did punch. Alright. Okay, next thing we'll do is Fangs. Unless, okay. Yeah, more likely than not he will... I mean, if he's trying to kill this vampire, then he'll either do a Heavenly Host, since he... Okay. Munchies, munch. He discarded the last Holy Bullets just a bit ago. Bet he may be regretting that. So, it's obvious with the way he's playing that he does not have a stake. So therefore, strength should be fine. Should be. I mean, if he chooses to escape and then chooses to have to night fight this thing, that's fine by me too. So he has a pistol, he has a rifle, he has a horse, and he has a Heavenly Host. So I now know the entire hand of Seward. Let's make it so that he has to night fight it to get anything. Oh, lol. Could have actually gotten a bit more. If he wants to deal with it, he'll either have to have that last stake, or he's going to have to night fight it. So, the question now is, do I go north? Or do I go north into northern Germany, possibly going up to England? Or do I instead go down to Spain? I don't know. It'll be a tough call, to be sure. Since there are only 2 horses in play... Okay, so he's letting that mature. That means I get my wolf... That means I'll have to destroy my desecrated soil, but I can get 3 points out of that. Well, I suppose getting Wolfform back 2 turns early is definitely worth it. Mature. And what's more, that may help me lose him for the time being. I lost my desecrated soil, which is a shame, but let's go with hiding and placing down one of my 2 fogs to protect the vampire here. We won't rumor token this next vampire, because then he'll be expecting it, and then he'll make sure to wait till day to search it. We will rumor token this one. Oh, Goldaming found the third horse. Okay, I suppose that's not all that surprising. After all, he has been supplying lately. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Charred carriage. That gets him up to Genoa. Doubtless going there to trade, I suppose. Okay. A bit more fun with layers. Goodness. It's been a while since I've gotten to have so much fun with layers. Been a while since I've got. Goodness. Forgotten how just fun it can be. Having them step on the layers and then boo, that's there. Especially in such influential spots like Munich. It definitely can be. Oh. Ariel thinks I'm with Kajik, and therefore... Oh. That's a good mystic research. 2 wild horses? Lol. So he's actually intentionally clearing them out, from what he said. So he was well aware that was a lair. Let's just shove you back east. You know that I'm not... And let's make sure that you're in a small town. Yeah. I really disagree. I for one disagree with Ariel's strategy of intentionally clearing out my layers like this. I mean, if Dracula is already entering layers, then I can understand it. Kind of think that should have been a normal move to Le Havre, but oh well. We'll go to Brussels. Or, let's go to Strasbourg, rather. I have a certain amount of space. Plus, he won't exactly expect me to come to this area. He'll be... I mean, he now knows that I didn't go down into Spain. Let's just play it safe and place down the second fog. Lay down rumor token. Yeah, the Pharaoh's renewed vigor could very well have messed things up for me. As Seward, Van Helsing, and Goldaming all have horses. Whoa. Yeah, it may be that I was a bit too greedy here. Definitely ambushes, it's a reckless. Try to fetch a bit of extra points. Do I just go right for it? We'll go ahead and do it. I know he doesn't have... Okay. Shame I didn't have plotting, or I would have done that. Oh, drew the second Fangs? Nice. Now, I know that he doesn't have anything to counter Fangs. He simply has 2 guns and a Heavenly Host so far as combat goes. Unless, I suppose he did trade with Helsing, but Helsing didn't show anything for wolves. What was that intentionally taking extra damage? I don't know. I don't know for certain, but I seriously doubt he. Yep, another another Heavenly Host munched up. Yeah, yummy, yummy. Okay, I I apologize if it seems I'm enjoying myself a little too much, but it has been a long time since I've had a game like this. That's now 3 of the Hunter's weekend, and he's been intentionally stepping in my lairs non-stop. Whoa. Yeah. There is still 1 stake left unaccounted for. More likely than not in the pile. We'll go to Nuremberg because uh because if Goldaming does go north, he'll likely like check Cologne or... But the thing is, since he knows that I went to Clermont-Ferrand, he'll likely go west, go to like Paris or so. Yeah, jumping over my previous trail. Okay. Well, the fog won't do enough good to save it if he has a stake, so let's rather... Instead, I'll make him trigger it later, therefore stall for time sooner. Should I go down to Zurich next? Just continue dodging and weaving in between his hunters. Scouts. That could prove useful for him. Yep, he found my Wolfhorn location and knows I'm... it must be a bit annoying because they were all grouped up around Strasbourg, but at least 3 of the 4, and now there are all sorts of places I could go. Just continue. Where to now? Do I go to Zurich and then Marseille? Thing is, Prague is one of the CG nuke spots, but what am I talking about? I've bitten off 2 heavenly hosts, so that's gonna be an inconvenience at most. Yeah, I can afford to go to Prague. Lay down desecrated soil. Yeah, normally, like, if I hadn't bitten off those 2 heavenly hosts already, I would definitely never go here at this phase of the game. Yep. You see, Leipzig would have been the obvious place when going north into Germany, uh, which is precisely why I avoided it. And yet, I wonder, does Mina have a way to get up there in one move? That just, like, isn't something like sense of emergency. Okay, so I'm going to lose the vampire, but Van Helsing is going to get fogged for, and therefore is just out of my way for the time being. So it looks as if I'm going to get to mature my Reckless in Clermont-Ferrand. I don't know if he forgot to do that, or if he is just choosing to let it be. Because, well, things just went my way in terms of the fight. I don't know which of those it is, but definitely mature. That gives me wolf form back again. Which we'll use it right away. Go to Budapest. Let's make for the castle so that we can heal up. I suppose bodyguards is the best card of those. Okay. Looking good. For now, at least. Yeah, with 2 Heavenly Hosts in the discard, CG is not that big a threat. It's... Yeah, so the puzzle he's currently trying to figure out is where did I go from Strasbourg? And Strasbourg being, of course, the place with the most connections in the game, makes that a very difficult thing to discover. Okay. It would seem that he's getting desperate. Well, I know that he had some, but I think that he's used up all his night supplies by now, hasn't he? Oh. Well, yeah, go ahead, discard one of my junky things. I'll gladly take something new. Yeah, it's actually partially behind because of that very card that I decided to throw down Fog at Strasbourg. Let's just... Let's go ahead and lay down the Aristocratic. There is actually some hope that it might mature. Yeah, so Seward is showing a long night. Okay. Yeah. So Seward is getting dangerously close, but that's one hunter. Uh... Okay, at this point that is at least 4 night supplies. He is... Man, you are getting lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's still 14 in there, which is now precisely 1/3 of the pile. Yeah, give me something. At this point, you've used up your mystic research. Oh, ho, 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 one of the best in the game. Roadblock. Let's wait a bit on that. Yeah, I can respect that. Respect. Next to that. Yeah, I can respect that. So, let me see. Let's go here and let's go ahead and use... I mean, what does this really matter at this point? Before play Darkness Returns. Surprising return. Okay, Harker trying to figure out where I am. He discovered my initial move from Strasbourg. Although at this point that should have been relatively obvious. I might have tried... Oh! A very weak CG. Interesting. This will reveal information to him. So Van Helsing has the last heavenly host. Yeah. Nope, haven't gone there, and don't intend to. So I honestly don't see much threat. Just because I can use this roadblock to help me out a little. They could have some good luck, so let's put the best thing on. Whatever. Whoops. Might have misplaced one of those. Whatever. And it might influence how much health I have at the end, but that'll blockade him from advancing too much. At this point, he's not going to stop to... At this point, it's right to ambush because he's not going to stop to clear the trail. I need to just inconvenience him as much as I can with my encounters. good slow horse, so he can't jump onto me. Yeah, he's basically saying I give up at this point. This may be somewhat cruel, but since we're in this tournament, we have been having very low IDS wins. So I'm actually gonna stay in feed so that my desecrated soil will have a chance to mature. Mature. GG. Go for our points. GG. Go for points. Take advantage of the fact that I'm nigh unassailable under the current circumstances. I'm too far east for them to really find me. Okay, I know that he doesn't have a card, so I know that he doesn't have a Heavenly Host unless, yeah, he hasn't reshuffled the deck, and Van Helsing is the one who showed one. Unless, did they have a trade? I don't think so. Yeah, so I'm just gonna heal up using the Desecrated Soil and the feed. Because my team is behind, so I definitely could. Our team could definitely use some more points so as to get. I regret that means I regret. I definitely am. It definitely does pang my conscience a little bit to do this, but my team is definitely behind. Especially IDS wise, what wins we have gotten have been low IDS, so it'll definitely be nice to get a full 15 pointer to help us out. As that's what it will be. Slide trail, mature the desecrated soil to finish healing up, and go to the castle for the win. You're gonna GG. Yeah, I will say that his extremely spread out method, I think, was not the best of ideas. But I definitely enjoy getting a win, since as I mentioned, my team has been having a rough time, so simply getting a win, let alone a full 15 pointer, is going to be very handy for us. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.